A very good evening to all. How's your preparation going? I hope it is going excellent. To add to that, today I will be discussing a very important subject, that is Indian Constitution and Polity. This subject is very important from the point of view of any entrance examination you give in India, especially UPSC, PCS examination or legal examination, judiciary examination. This topic is always covered and questions are asked from this topic. So starting with the Constitution, I will first discuss about its historical background of the Indian Constitution, how it came into being. As we all know, India was ruled by the Britishers. Britishers came to India in 1608, and when they came to India, by the Charter of 1600, Queen Elizabeth I, she granted them exclusive rights, trading rights to trade in India, and this is how their trading started in India. And in 1795, they obtained the Diwani rights, that is revenue and civil justice rights, in the state of Bengal, Bihar and Odisha. This was a major turn back for them because they were granted exclusive territorial powers. This is how their career began in India. And earlier, and like in 1858, in the wake up of the Sepoy mutiny, British Crown assumed direct control and governance in India, and it continued till our independence, that is till 1947. Then when India became independent on 15th August 1947, there came a need for the constitution. Hence, on 26th of January 1950, our constitution came into force. And how it came into force? Because our Indian constitution polity, it has various features which have the roots in the British rule. When the Britishers were in India, so there are two divisions. One is the company rule and the second is the crown rule. Company rule began from 1773 till 1858, and the crown rule started from 1858 to 1947. And starting with the company rule started in 1773. So there was the first regulating act of 1773 which came into being, and it was enforced. This act has various features. It was the first step taken by the British government to control and regulate the affairs of the East India Company in India. For the first time, political and administrative functions of the company were recognized. It laid foundation for the civil administration in India. Earlier there was a governor of Bengal, governor of Madras and governor of Bombay. They were working independently, but with the regulating act of 1773, governor of Bengal became the Governor General of Bengal, and he was the superior, and other two, they became subordinate to the Governor General of Bengal. And this is how these three presidencies which were independent, two were made subordinate to the other. First Governor General of Bengal was Lord Warren Hastings. In 1774, right after 1 year of the Regulating Act of 1773, Supreme Court of Calcutta was established. In this, there was one Chief Justice and 3 other judges. It prohibited servants of the company to accept any bribes or presents from its natives or do any private trading. This act strengthened the control of the British government over the company, because company was made accountable. Company directors were asked to report to the government about its revenue, civil and military affairs in India. And hence these were the main features which was very important, and this is how the Britishers started ruling in India. And then there came the another act which is called the Amending Act of 1781. This act came into being because there were various defects which were there in the 1773 act. To cure those defects, this act came into being. This act is also called as the settlement act of settlement. I'll be discussing about this topic in my next video. Thank you.